bip, bibbly boop. How are you getting on? You're looking well. Instagram is live. YouTube's live. And we're in. Whoa! You fucking hold on to your socks, lads. This is fucking it, man. This is the Vegan Stephen podcast. Shit, man. That's not the right one. Vegan Stephen is a parody of a podcast. Vegan Stephen is a fictional character. All guests are allegedly fictional characters. All guests in this show, even events in this show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language and, due to its content, should not be viewed by anyone. So, don't listen to it. I'll give your kids cancer. I'm the living embodiment of the devil. This is dangerous stuff. This is Harry Potter witchcraft medicine. So, you have to be over 50 years old if you want to listen to this. This is the Vegan Stephen podcast, the #1 podcast providing positive mental health. It's not just for vegans, it's for everyone. It's every day. I am your host, Vegan Stephen. We're currently live on YouTube, iTunes, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, something like that. Everywhere. I'm absolutely everywhere, and it's every day. 1 hour of positivity heading your way every single day. Get the merch, subscribe, hit the like button. Cause you don't want to be looking like an idiot in front of your friends. Cause they're all hitting it. You don't want to be left out, man. You don't want to be left out. That's all I'm saying. Fear of missing out. Hit up that Patreon. We're selling hats. We're selling all the things. All with the Vegan Stephen seal of approval. We'll be having a look at the Journal. That's an Irish news source. So many things coming. It's ridiculous. Check out the back catalogue. And all that. I'm currently looking into building a coffee machine, like from scratch. Because apparently the big problem with coffee machines is they break regularly and you have to get a lad out to fix it. And I'm like, I could not be arsed waiting for some lad to come. So I'll build 2 of them or something, and then I'll kind of swap them out. I don't know. I like having coffee. I already have a coffee machine, and it breaks about every 2 months, and I have to take it apart, clean all the little bits, like in the military they clean their weapon or whatever. I'm like that, cleaning the fucking all the bits of coffee off, and then putting vinegar on and all this shit, and then yeah, who knows? But I think it's building a car is grand, so a coffee machine can't be hard. I don't know. You just follow the instructions, don't you? Like, put this there, put that there. If this doesn't happen, then replace that part, and it's fucking fine. It's just like building Lego. Building computers is the same. It's like building Lego. Yeah. What I love about getting old is I was drinking some whiskey with my close friend last night, and isn't it mad that I can say I drink whiskey, which to me is, anyway, whatever. And of course I was watering it down because I'm awful at drinking alcohol. I think I had 3 shots worth of whiskey, and I had it completely watered down with cranberry juice and fizzy water. Because I was just like, oh, that tastes fucking awful. And then one time he poured out the shot for me, and I forgot to mix it, and I thought I was going to die. I started coughing everywhere, like, coughing whiskey everywhere. I don't know. I don't have the taste buds for it, lads. I'm in the process of there's a lad who retired from the guards and so on, So hopefully having on an ex-guard for on the podcast, having chats. He'll be saying what the chats are like in the lunchroom and all that crack. We'll find out. So that'd be cool. Always nice to be stay in the loop of things. That'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to remember what song I was going to play for you today. Alright, this is the last track off an album I did in 2009 called Runway Lost. So it's like a million years old. But we'll see what happens. Serenade you and seal your deal with a pinky promise. I've got my eye set on you, I've got my mind set on you. All these thoughts of marriage in one of your dresses, I can't get my mind off it now. 'Cause we're restless and desperate and there's nothing else to do. Can we stay in your company? Then I can be with you. 'Cause we're restless and desperate and there's nothing left to do. Can we stay in your company? Then I can be with you. I've never forgotten to think I mean speak for this long, and you keep on talking. I'm getting in past my knees. 'Cause we're restless and desperate and there's nothing else to do. You can stay in my company and I can't be with you. 'Cause we're restless and desperate and there's nothing else to do. Can we stay in your company? Then I can't be with you. Oh, you will, you will, you will, yeah. Oh, you will, you will, you will, yeah. Oh, you will, you will, you will, yeah. Yeah, oh, you will, you will. Oh, you will, you will. 'Cause we're restless and desperate and there's nothing else to do. And we stay in your company, then I could be with you. Big and Stephen podcast. It is every day. Oh, cheapers. We're going to have all the chats. Apparently, oh, excuse me, oh my god. We're going to have a little chat about, Dr. Cooper taking it now. We're going to have a little chat about, there's this new thing. I don't know if any of you are into it's like called Count Dracula anyway. I had a video out last night. And there's this whole industry of cam girls. And as far as I can make out, how this stuff works is, oh God, if you have a girlfriend and she's away and you talk to her over webcam and you're like, oh, how's your day and shit, I think, and then every so often, you know, they show a bit of leg or something, and it all gets a bit hot and heavy. All right. So yeah, there's like this kind of industry, as I said, or whatever. But there's all these girls who do this for a living. So what they do is they go on webcams and you know in The Simpsons and all that, there's these numbers and the lads ring up the number and it's like, hey, how's your day going? What are you doing later? oh yeah. And and then it gets more heated as so on. It's like that but visual, and the people are wearing lingerie and all that kind of messing. All that kind of messing, that blue stuff. Uh, so, right. So, there's these girls, I think they're called cam girls, and there's loads of stories throughout time of people's marriages falling apart. Of course I'm laughing. Why wouldn't I be laughing at such an inappropriate time? Oh my god. The nervous laugh is known for getting people in a lot of trouble. I burst out laughing at many a funeral, and then I was trying to like look behind me and blame someone else. There's that lad, and just some lad in a wheelchair or something. Oh Jesus. Anyway, moving on swiftly into the roundabout left. So these lads anyway, they go on the internet and they kind of like their marriage or whatever, they can't get. So basically, whatever their need is not being met, whatever that is, and so they go looking for it in exchange for money. And these lads, apparently, the main market is kind of like male gamers, like people who are not good at social situations and so on, and they're paying to have a girl like communicate with them or something like that. But anyway. Loads of, if you ever hear lads like going missing and they're looking at online porn addiction, all this stuff, a lot of the time it involves these kind of cam girls, so it's just that. It's kind of like a girlfriend online, except, yeah. So here's the big, so you're comfortable with the premise. Like many a marriage is falling apart because, oh god, the lad would be staying up late, talking to a cam girl pretending he's working. And then, you know, the woman's like, the wife has kids and all this stuff, and they're like, the sex life, the marriage goes to shit because instead of the woman getting all the sexual energy, some internet woman's getting all the sexual energy and all this fucking thing. Anyway, it's like a mistress, but a light version. It's like a poor man's mistress, a really poor man's mistress. Alright, okay, I think we're comfortable with the premise. I'm sure lads get their cocks out as well, so it's whatever you're into. I'm sure there's some channel you can watch or some shit, I don't know. I'm just really into fucking synthesizers, man. There's a I used to loads of people around me and stuff. I had an app on my phone called Gear Sluts. What's the name of that app? Gear Sluts. What's the name of that app? Gear Sluts. It doesn't exist anymore. But I used to be on Gear Sluts morning, night, noon and day. I'd making excuses just to look at it on my phone and all this stuff. I had it bad. So what this Gear Sluts thing is, it's basically for sound engineers, and they hang out and talk about frequencies, transformers, capacitance of different cable thicknesses and different metals and wire and all this kind of nerdy acoustics bullshit and stuff. But so I'd be on it, and my history, you know, people would just be like, oh, I wonder what he's looking up, I'd say it's real dark shit, and they'd see all these Gear Sluts and oh my god. But it's just a lot of lads talking about different guitars, and they're like, and they get really bitter. They're like, Gibson, like, they're Gibson, this Gibson guitar absolutely shite. The only good guitars are Fender, and Gibson are the rah rah rah. And it's like a whole lot of girls just bitching about their insecure feelings. But every so often you get some wise fucking Gandalf lads, and they're like, here are the statistics for like the capacitance of whatever filter, and you get some lad who used to like, who helped design like the fucking, yeah, I don't know, it's basically a forum, alright? But it caused a lot of friction with a lot of women in my life, because the lads were like, good man, I don't know what Gear Slut is, but good man. But yeah, it's basically a gear website. That's it. I think the term is called getting gas, which is when it's kind of like, you already have all the musical equipment you want, but you want something just because it's new. Like I'm up to date with like all the synthesizers come out and all what's coming out and what's been out and all the different sounds. It's just like whatever you're into. Right now, I didn't give a fuck about synthesizers 4 years ago. Wasn't really into them. I was very suspicious. I was like, don't play guitar, it's no good. But then I got big into synthesizers. Anyway, back to reality, or even back into more synthesis. So all these cam girls are losing their jobs, and it's all outrage on Twitter and all this stuff. And yeah, as I said, I was just watching a Count Dankula video. There's this thing called e-whoring and stuff, which I can get it. It's basically where lads pretend to be women, and they use generic pictures of women, like old stock photos, and then send them to a lad, and they use stuff like deep fake technology to basically to pretend to be a cam girl, but it's actually just some lad in this like controlling it. But this is taken to a new level. So what this is people you know how Gollum was made? Like they put a green screen on this lad or whatever, and they put all these little balls, sensors, and multiple cameras. There's now an anime, which is like a kind of it's a cartoon. I think it's a bit like a Japanese style of drawing cartoons, like Sex Woman or whatever. You go onto live chat and you watch her undress or whatever. But it's all a cartoon, if you understand what I'm saying here. So there's no actual woman involved, but there is an actual person controlling it and controlling the voice. So they're like, oh, hey, fucking lonely person, how are you getting on? And they'd be like, I'll be open my jacket right now, but it's all CGI linked and live. I don't know how to explain it. But, yeah. Yeah. If anyone saw Avatar, as I always say, it's just like, I keep saying, it's just like Avatar. Oh my god, that was a musical sneeze. I was about to burp and I was like, oh, I can't burp on camera. Quick, cover it up. Hit the keyboard. Jesus, yesterday we did a book review of the Bible of Scientology, which is called Dianetics, L. Ron Hubbard, from The Science and Art of Mental Health or something like that, and out in 1950. Possibly a bestseller at this stage, I'd say, because, well, yeah, it's the main book as far as I know, but Zunu doesn't make an appearance, which is a bit of a letdown if you ask me. Like, bit of a thing. All right, so we'll have a little look and see what's going on in the world. We'll see if Daniel Radcliffe and Matt Donalds got in, or will they have to return to the rest of the cast of Love Island? Alright, so I doubled the, if anyone cares, I doubled the frame rate or whatever, so hopefully, a bit more than that, but anyway, so hopefully it's a bit more crisp, the video today, sure we'll see. So right, so we'll just have a little look here to see what's going on in the world. And yeah. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. Arrest. Gardaí arrest man in his 70s over scouting Ireland. Sex abuse allegations. What the fuck is scouting Ireland? Something to do with the Boy Scouts, or how does that work? Anyway, some lad's getting locked up anyway. I don't want to click into it. You're grand. Alright. So, Dennis is a menace. There you are. This is the journal.ie. Today's date is the 14th of the 2nd, 2020. Shit, it's Valentine's Day. I should probably say something about that. It's 3:37. Alright, 3:37, 14th, 2nd, 2020. It's live. It's on YouTube live and everywhere, so I don't know. Fun fact. No. I was gonna make up something. Anyway, here we go. Numbers game. Eamon Cuv, that's C-U-I for the V, that's Cuv, says he's completely against Fianna Fáil going into coalition with Fine Gael and Greens. I don't know why I'm so amused by that, but it's just probably because I don't understand politics. So it's like to me it's as relevant as two fashion designers arguing over which pair of stilettos is more fashionable. I don't know. It's just because I don't understand it yet or whatever. It takes me a long time to get my head around things, and then once I do, I start trying to boss everyone else around. So who knows? Anyway, it's the human condition. Strokestown. KBC claims siblings are in contempt of court after filing to leave property at centre of controversial eviction. Making news. Brendan O'Connor to permanently take over RTE. Martin Slot. Second name Finkne. Funken. Slot. Alright, so some lads do know that. Alright, what else we got? Bit of submission over final report into mother and baby. Jesus, Holmes to later year or something. Alright, so yeah, I don't know, there's no comments on that. We've been Labour Court, oh Jesus. We've been waiting for 12 years. Hundreds of community employment supervisors strike over pension rights. 3 comments. Ooh. 2 men to be extradited to Northern Ireland for illegal attempted murder of PSNI officer. Who the fuck? What's PNSI? I know I explained what it was yesterday, but I can't remember. So, I guess we'll never know. Right, it's saying my camera is heating up. So I'll keep the ISO on 800. Alright, here we go. Youth guilty of fatal male stabbing to be sentenced to following brain surgery. Okay, Central Criminal Court. How are we getting on? Harry and Meghan to close Buckingham Palace office and cut staff. Oh my god. Jobs. Who said that? Anyway. There's an ad for Daft for some reason. I don't know. Alright, so Dennis is coming and he's a menace. We're going to open that up. So what's this all about? There's a big storm going around Ireland right now, and we're going to have a little read of the comments, see what's going on. McDonald's is quite disgraceful that Sinn Féin excluded by FF and FG. Oh my god. 248 comments. Oh my Jesus. Right, we'll have a go. And there's a lot of drugs found in Finglas. Alright. There's a big crackdown at the moment because there was I don't know, there's some gang thing going on, so there's a lot of raids going on, shite. Anyway. US charges Chinese company Huawei of plotting to steal trade secrets. Grand. Well, yeah, they have no copyright law, so like why would... there you go. China reports 121 deaths of the 500,000 new cases after COVID-19 outbreak. Coronavirus. Alright. So China, so maybe 5,000 people died and they're only reporting 121. I'm not sure what they're implying there. Amsterdam has banned tour groups from sex workers, windows and left-right district. What's the fucking point, like? I don't know, like, the only reason anyone would fucking bother their hole in fucking Amsterdam is the fucking weed and the prostitutes. That's the only reason I fucking know about it. Just saying, like. And now you can go to, if you want to smoke weed, you can go to America now, so. I don't know. I know that's a very silly way of looking at the world, but. But sure, look. I don't know, it's just like, it just seems like some, you know, like someone that sleeps around and just asks to be respected. It's like, come on, you've slept with everyone ever, and you still want like people to think you're like hard to get. Like, what the fuck you on about? That goes for anyone. Like, I don't know. I'm ranting. I'm trying to put emotions on a country, which is a ridiculous thing to do in the first place. But I don't know. I always think it's a bit rich being like, oh yeah, you can do heroin, but if you don't fucking if you do it in public, you're gonna be arrested forever. I don't know. The laws. Some of them just don't always make sense. Maybe. Who knows? Shots fired at house in Longford. Alright, there you are. Alright, so that's what's happening. That's what's happening in something. Let's see what Harry and Meghan are getting up to. Harry, I don't know who Harry is and Meghan are. Apparently there's been like loads of rumours that they're going to get assassinated. But people can make up anything and print it on the internet. You know, there's people out there saying the world's flat, so fucking hell. Who knows? So listen, just want to read the comments. The title of the article. I'm never arsed reading the fucking thing, because they're all just. Alright, I read it earlier. Who gives a fuck? There's fire staff, alright, and you have the date and you have the name of the article. I read it earlier, so enjoy that. Here we go. Honeybee. Fucking 120 comments. Here we go. She's fucking hot on the case. She's in there. Honeybee says she's been here on the scene for 20 years. 7 years, excuse me. She has no profile picture. Very bit suspicious. 2 hours ago. What do you have to say here? I wish them well. A brave step to gain control. See, the thing about being Irish is no matter what England does, no matter how nice it is, there's still, the Irish lads will always give a subtle jab and just be like, remember the famine though? Remember the fucking black and tans? I don't know, it's like that bitterness that goes on after a divorce kind of thing. It's all fighting over the kids and it's a fucking shit show. I don't know. Anyway, listen. Here's this man on the tin whistle again. CJ Stewart. He says universal credit. Then so! Exclamation mark. 31 upvotes. There's a picture of something. It says Dizzy. 36 upvotes. I wonder, does Harry think something sinister happened to his mother? Oh my god. Just a thought. Jesus. We got someone here stirring the shit. If they don't any vegan Stephen here to stir the fucking pot. They got fucking got someone else here. Oh, I love it. 18 upvotes this one. Something sinister did happen to his mother. Just an official story regardless of conspiracy theories. 18 upvotes. Fucking love it. Then John Stone says 44 upvotes. This is entertainment, so fucking chill the fuck out. Alright. June Stone says his picture over there and black and white photo, lovely, 1 hour ago. Seriously, who on earth cares? 40 upvotes. Sean Paul says, you did enough to comment. Oh, 57 upvotes. Ah! Man, she got stoned. And Sean Paul is she's climbing some mountain there, so she means business, you know what I mean? Absolute savagery going on here. This is cannibalistic behaviour going on here in the comments. Alright, let's find out. What's China been up to? 12 reports. And as always, this is just to do with like government or whatever, something to do with anyone who lives there. I don't know. Insert disclaimer here. Oh Jesus, these people have such long names. Alright. These people? What do you mean these people? Her name is Saoirse Janneanu. That's Janneau. She's been here on the scene for 5 years. 4 hours ago she typed this, 14 likes. I'm normally not a sensationalist, but this will not end. The virus is is tripping up medical teams in terms of multiple false negatives and positives on the test kits. It's only definitely diagnosed via X-ray scan of lung tissue and advanced stages. It has very valuable incubation. Very variable incubation periods and presents marked differences and symptoms when infected, and now it is believed to be transmitted via aerosolitism. That's AEUROSOLIZATION. Aerosolitation. Aerosolitation. What would that even mean? Aerosolitation. Possibly something to do with air? I don't know what that means. Comment below what that means. Not by droplet infection. Full stop. It keeps getting worse. Oh my word. Patrick in reply, quick off the fucking guard. He's here with a fucking... Oh, Jesus. He's here anyway. Fucking only 6 upvotes though. It says, yes, aerosolitarization is a huge worry. The public need to be educated on this fact and what it means. I don't know what it fucking means, but I wish they'd tell me what it fucking means, because I'm here reading the fucking... Okay, anyway, excuse me. Professional podcaster, excuse me. I went to college for... I just got my second doctorate in podcasting there. Everyone knows you're not allowed to podcast without a license. And in public need to be educated. And what it means. Where the communication ? And more bad news. Fucking hell. This lad's gone on as if it's fucking doomsday. Meanwhile, I think he's just watched a lot of zombie movies and he's like, at last, it's my time. Because our Brand's in a shotgun, he's hiding in his wheelie bin. Just like... I don't know what Patrick gets up to in his spare time. I'm just asking questions. His full name is just Patrick, by the way. He doesn't have a second name. Anyway, the public need to know and be educated on the fact and what it means. Where's the communication ? And more bad news. Estimates of transmissibility. That's transmissibility. TRANSMISSIBILLTY have now been revised upward, giving an I don't know what that means, but that's or and the 0 number of something in the range of 4.6 to 6.6, which ties in with that. And then he has a quote thing which is like mediv.org/content/ etc. So I don't know what his link is, but I guess it's a link to statistics. Viking, a picture of someone dressed up as a Viking, 9 votes. It says it's now, oh Jesus, 65,445. That number once again is, I'll just read out the number, it's 6, 3 4s and a 5. Infected and 1,491 deceased. Oh, okay. 7,065 have recovered. Alright, so just to say that again, because that confused the fuck out of me. I think that's kind of important. I don't know if this woman's just... Oh, okay, moving on. The next one person says, the picture of an emblem. Source, ? 1 upvote. Search is back on the case, and she says, oh, Jesus. This link, something, yeah, it's Chinese university, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, listen, I can't read. Okay. Patrick's back, 6 upvotes. And 45,000, 81% he says, of mild condition. So he got what? 81% in mild condition, 19% serious or critical. Alright, that's what Patrick, I don't know who Patrick is, but maybe he's a postman, I don't know. But yeah, he says, he gives the exact numbers, like 45,000, which equals to 81% or something, is in mild condition, and 10,000 600, which is around 19%, serious or critical. I don't know how many, what the death toll is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're fine. It's all, there's a lot of guessing and a lot of, who's saying what and all this stuff. I'm gonna have a look on the Wikipedia main page. Is there any mad shit going on? Alice Cooper, is he dead? No, he's not dead. Alright, okay. In the news, this is Wikipedia, so I don't know which one it is. .org, main page. Alright, here we go. Irish general election concludes with no party holding a majority of seats in Dáil Éireann. Okay. South Korean film P-A-R-A-S-I-T-E wins 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Bong Joon-ho. So everyone, I must say, everyone is talking about this film, P-A-R-A-S-I-T-E. I tried to watch it twice, and both times I was like, I can't. I was just feeling really tired at the time, and it takes a lot of energy for me to read through a whole film, and then because I want to watch the actual film, and also, so I don't know. I'll probably watch it later tonight, I'd say. Tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how we get on. But yeah, there you are. Anyway. A mass shooting in Croat, that's K-O-R-A-T, Korat, Thailand leaves 30 people dead and more than 50 injured. Alright. 2 avalanches near Turkish town, 41 killed. And all that stuff. Alright, so there you are. Alright. That's what's happening, and it's a bit of Valentine's Day, bit of keeping it hip. Jeez, Valentine's Day, holy Jesus. Valentine's is a weird one because if you're in a relationship, you're fucked, and if you're not in a relationship, you're also fucked. So you can't win. You can't win. Anyway. Who knows? I've never really bothered with it personally. Your browser is outdated and will not render the page properly. Get a life independent.ie, you messer. Alright, here we go. Few headlines. Looks boring. Alright, so there's some crack going on with China anyway. I wanted to see. So what's all this stuff with Huawei or whatever it is? Because there's rumours, words on the streets or whatever that Huawei and TikTok are both run by the Chinese state. I don't know the right words to, because a lot. I'm not sure the language, but maybe, do you know what? Maybe I'll actually read some of this article and explain it better than I can, because this person put a lot of effort into researching it. All right, so okay. So it's title is it's the journal, right? And the title is I think it's out 20 years ago. 52 comments or something. All right. What more do you want? Sorry. My default is just to get angry when I don't know what to do. Okay. Do you think I should invest money in an expensive coffee machine or a more expensive synthesizer? I want to invest in one of those fucking showpiece synthesizers, one of those fucking stupid ones that are just huge. But I think coffee would be better, because then anyone who's on the podcast would get an amazing cup of coffee. I think that would really add to the classiness of the show, and it would really I think it would really add a sense of class, of subtle classiness to the show, because people are like, whoa, this lad's taking stuff really seriously, this is a serious cup of coffee, better than get anywhere. So yeah, I'll probably build my own coffee machines. I'm not going to sell them, and just so, cause a big problem seems to be them breaking, and It's nearly always just a clog. Like, I've had to fix my coffee machine regularly. It normally just you blast vinegar through it, and if that doesn't work, then you take out all the parts and you scrub it all with a brush, and like it's fucking grand. Like, anyway. Sorry, no homo. Okay. The U.S. Justice Department has filed for criminal charges against Chinese tech giant Huawei. That's Huawei, and two of its U.S. subsidiaries. That's Subsidia or IES. Federal prosecutors announced that the company is accused of plot to steal trade secrets. I must admit, I have been hearing this for a long time. So who knows? Maybe. Man. Alright. Anyway. The indictment was announced by prosecutors in Brooklyn who had previously accused the company of bank fraud. The case was unsealed as Trump administration is raising national security and surveillance concerns about Huawei, the world's largest telecommunications equipment manufacturer. That's pretty good. Last week it was reported that US presidential lad was apologetic with rage at UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson over the country's decision to allow Huawei into its 5G network. Oh shit. Uh-oh. They did that. That's not good. Oh god. Oh shit. Alright. Yikes. Okay. That's not good. Oh shit. Okay. That's not good. We'll be fine. Oh god. Oh Jesus. This is alright. It'll be grand. Here we go. It'll be grand. Alright. Here we go. So last week it was reported my laptop's going fucking mental here, I don't know what's wrong with it. Right, let's give it a bit more ventilation there. Alright. And we're back in the room. Okay, we've only got 50 minutes left, so we're gonna make this good. Alright. Last week it was reported the US warned the move would jeopardize intelligence sharing as it raised concerns over telecommunications company links to Chinese state. In recent years, Huawei has become a major investor in Ireland. Oh shit. God. Shit. Alright. Last August, the company announced a 70 million investment in research development across Cork, Dublin and Athlone. Alright, 70 million is not that much. It'll be alright. A spokesperson for the company said, What? A spokesperson for the company in Ireland said, alright, this new indictment in part of the Justice Department's attempt to irreparable damage. What would that be? Irreversible damage? IRREVOCABLEY. Oh Jesus. The department's attempt to irrevocably damage Huawei's reputation. They pulled that card. Oh, they're definitely guilty. Oh, that's the card the guilty person play. Fucking hell. Jesus. And it's business for reasons related to competition rather than law enforcement. Man, that's the Scientology's excuse. Anytime. No, it's character defamation. That's fucking Michael Jackson's excuse. Fucking hell. Anyway, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Just ask some questions. Question mark, question mark, question mark. These new charges are without merit. This is a quote. I don't know who the quote's by, but anyway. These new charges are without merit and are based largely on recycled civil disputes in the last 20 years that have been previously settled. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Legitimated and in some cases rejected by federal judges and juries. The government will not prevail on such charges, which will prove to be both uninformed and unfair. Oh my Jesus. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Listen, hopefully I'm completely wrong. I've just been, when all the lads on the internet are going, oh, it's the end of the world. So, it'll be fine. Right, a picture of Stewie Griffin here. MJ O'Neill, what's she have to say? 248 upvotes. 20 hours ago. So, Apple, Samsung, AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, etc., don't share information with the US government. Oh yeah, of course they do. I mean, I'm staying out of this. Giraffe, Seamus Mac, one here. There's profile pictures of giraffe. That's okay. They are good guys. 90 upvotes. Dahi De Rossi. No profile pic, 70 upvotes. I remember when I was growing up in Russia, was always the bad guy that died in Hollywood movies. Now it's Chinese. Very, very good point. Very good point. Picture of a lad here beside a plane. Kevin Garrity, that's GeoragHty, 150 upvotes. Sure, cause Google definitely aren't listening to everyone and everything. Oh, they fucking are. It's actually freaky. It's actually freaky. I'm sure you guys have noticed it. Oh, it's very fucking weird. It's very fucking weird. Anyway, we won't get into that. Because it's just one of those things, like, it's just changing times. Just have to get on with it. Dave Hammond, he's there, he's had glasses on. He's 150 upvotes, here we go. Any chance they can report that last week that Americans were saying that it was a, quote, commercial con, that Huawei were going and that they needed to consider buying Nokia and Ericsson to compete with Huawei. Total hypocrisy by the US. The CIA confirmed that they secretly owned the encryption systems bought by 100 governments around the world since 80s, including Ireland, and were able to share secret communications, including with Thatcher. Add in what Snowden exposed, the Americans have zero credibility on the issue. Damn. Is he a pub talker? Who knows? Trail, that's Tryle, 120 upvotes. 20 hours ago. It's a sad day when the first instinct is to believe China over the US. When Trump is gone, the real, this is all caps, MAGA, work will have to start. I don't know what he's on about, but Bill Wilson in reply says 20 upvotes. On the island of Ireland, you have Republican socialists who head straight over for the US and support from Irish Americans and the US government, British government policy, and 6 other countries state, and then go bitch about them on the world stage. Bitter Blaster in response with his picture of Iron Maiden there, he says yawn. So people have very strong opinions, and there's a lot of unproven kind of panic going on. So maybe this Huawei, maybe they're good people. Maybe, who knows? Anyway, this lad here with a pint of alcohol, 75 upvotes. It says, but it's completely fine to prison. That's alright. That's all capitals. PRISM, PRISM, which is a code name for a program under which the United States National Security Agency (NSA) collects internet communications from various US internet companies and program. The program is also known by the SIGAD-US 984XN. I don't know what that is. Pat Casey in response, 76 upvotes, says, this is a load of bollocks again. I don't know what is a load of bollocks, but he's just saying that, and I don't know what he's referring to. There's a lad here, I fucking hate these lads with the fucking, we are anarchy, you know, no, them lads, we are, and they wear the fucking masks. Anyway, it says, destroy the Communist Party of China. Oh, Jesus. 35 upvotes. Racketeering, fraud and corruption, not to mention all ICT security in infrastructure companies in China are aided and abated, that's ABETTED, by the People's Libertarian Army. Huawei is an extension of the Communist Party of China. It seeks to control 5G networks globally, including Ireland, and to make the brutal Communist Party the world's data superpower. Do you trust the Communist Party with your data? 35 upvotes. Chemtrail in response, 90 something upvotes, says, I get the feeling you have a pre-existing bias on this story. Destroy the Communist Party of China, but I can't put my finger on why. Vote for Pedro, says 36 of votes, says no. The journal is merely for anti-American comments. Bloody Americans, what have they, it's about DEY, so I think he's messing, ever done for this country apart for providing a huge influx of money in the form of wages and income tax, plus taking a large percentage of our immigrants since before famine times. Said immigrants had much greater opportunities over there and sent much amounts of money home to benefit Ireland. 36 upvotes. Next one, Heavy Hits, says the saga went another level. Alright. Just keeps going. Peter McGlynn says, WikiLeaks anyone? The US that needed to be charged billions for tapping the interface of foreign governments. Jesus. The Chinese, says Brechnach. Cormac Laughlin says, a great lot of fellas. Oh, Jesus. Mick McGuinness says, as if they don't, lol. Oh, God. These lads are just having pure banter at this stage. Oh, alright. Alright, what else has happened? We gotta go. Risk of flooding as Storm Dennis brings wet and windy weather. Oh my word. When lambs become lions review on RTE Late Late Show reveals guest Valentine's special. Facebook suspends dating DATING feature after DPC raids Dublin offices. What? Class. Apparently Facebook were breaking some international law by you have to delete people's information after every year or something, and they weren't deleting it, they're just hoarding it, and I don't know, who knows. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, there's no comments, for fuck's sake. Shit. Cock. Facebook suspends dating feature after DPC raids Dublin offices. The EU to condicide St. Valentine's Day after data protection watchdog raised its officers in Dublin. Facebook Ireland first informed the Data Protection Commission DPC on February 3rd of its plans to roll out the feature, Within a fortnight, Facebook Dating, in which is already available in the US, allows Facebook users over the age of 18 to create a dating profile. According to social network giant, it takes whatever. But why are they rated? I don't understand. Our concerns data protection. DIPA for anyone new processing projects in order mitigate against data protection risks after failing to provide the requested documentation authorised by the DPC officers conducted an inspection of Facebook Ireland's Dublin offices on Monday, February 10th. The company has since postponed the rollout of the feature. So possibly some dodgy shit going on. Who knows? This is AMP, IrishExaminer.com. I don't know who they are. Jess Casey wrote this, so shout outs. I don't know who these little people are. Anyway, so happy Valentine's Day anyway. Any Valentine's I've ever had in my life just never went well for me, because I've always just been like, Valentine's Day is a lot of bollocks, isn't it? And everyone around me is like, no, why didn't you get me a card? Or else, is this all you wrote on the card? Or is that all you got me? Oh, especially, here's a good one. You get them a load of shit and you give it to them, and they're like, oh, that's great, you spent a few thousand on me or whatever the fuck it was. So where's my card? And you're like, what do you mean where's your fucking card? I got you all this fucking shite that you didn't fucking... Anyway. Who said that? Prank call, Greta strikes again. Bernie agrees to rap collaboration with Eilish West, but smells a rat over a KGB sleeper agent. What the fuck's all this about? This is Russia Today, by the way. There's a picture of Greta and Bernie Sanders, and they're just going for an absolute shite storm here. Bernie Sanders would apparently wear a golden chain and rap in front of posh cars in order to battle climate change. An idea suggested by Russian pranksters, but being called a KGB sleeper agent proved to be too much. What the fuck are they on about? Anyway, listen lads, I'm off to play synth. It's another one. It's every day. God bless everyone who's has struggled with the rain today. Happy what day is it? Friday. Happy Friday. Time's 4:15. I was thinking I could. I don't know. I was thinking about improvising, writing a song every day on the podcast, but then I was like, I'll probably just do it anyway. I'll try it out for a few weeks and see if it's good or not, and then go from there. All right. Much things to you. I should probably look and see how that election's going. So, I don't know. There's an election going on in Ireland. It's a bit boring. No one's really agreeing on anything. I just find it very suspicious when I put a lot of effort into understanding something and I don't understand it. It's kind of like maybe it's really drifting away from. It's unstable. It's unstable, is what I mean. Like with politics, I'm trying to understand it, and the only way I can understand it is from reading old texts about power, like Machiavelli and the 48 Laws of Power and so on, and see how like they're trying to be the alpha male in the situation, go on top of the big thing, and say, listen, the Lord told me this, and though we have to go this way, there's more water over here. And that seems to be all politicians do. I don't know, but I'm happy to be alive. It's another one. We survived. We didn't die in our sleep. We're back. It's again. It's every day. It's world tour coming up. Vegan Steven traveling all around the world, doing big vegan style. Be doing keeping up the podcast every day. There's Studio A is finished construction. As good as any studio in the world, has all like the best shit ever. So there should be a stream of just high quality, full backing track, you know, kind of music, full job, radio smashers, steady stream. So I don't know if I should release one every month or if it's better. I think business wise it's best to release one every like radio smasher like every 6 months or something like that. But my theory is to release a new song every month with music video, because there's nothing stopping me. I could like release a new song every month, music video. What else do you need? And then a product to go along with it. Oh, that'd be like a new hat or something. So I don't know. It all seems very fucking doable, to be honest. I don't know why other people don't just do this. I don't know. Anytime I talk to people, they're just like, you can't. I'm just like, why don't you, like, I don't know. Other people don't seem to be able to see where they're going. Anyway, what do I know? I've never been inside someone else's shoes. Where am I? Anyway, it's been another episode of the Vegan Steven podcast. Chill out, you'll be grand. Whatever God you're into, he probably loves you. And it's normal to not feel all the things all the time. Alright, it's another one, it's every day. All the best. Bye, 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 bye. See you now. Bye, 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 bye. Oh yeah. Talk to you then. Right, bye, 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 bye.